Hi, Jeff Mersace here, and we have Ann Browning from Homewatch CaregGivers with us today, and she's going to give us some great information. So Ann, tell me, how do you discuss the need for care assistance?
Well, that can be a very difficult thing to do. As we've said before, the elder generation is very proud. We all like our independence. We're a very independently minded country. So having that discussion with mom or dad can be difficult. Sometimes approaching it as, Mom, can I get your opinion on something? What do you think we should do if ... happens? I'm thinking about later on in life, how do we handle if you need extra care? Or I notice that your lawn isn't being taken care of the way you used to. Maybe we can get someone to help you with that. Something like that. I think just not going in there and saying, being demanding and saying, you need to do this and you need to do that. Parents can become very defensive when their children try to tell them what to do, because after all, you're still their children.
Right. So I guess it's approaching it from the angle of, what do you want, or what would you advise, but yet it's kind of pertaining to that same situation.
Sure, and it's a lot of, let's be prepared for the future. And everybody thinks the future is never going to come, or in the future everything's going to be the same way as it is today, which we know it's not.
It's not.
Yeah.
Now, I also hear from some of my clients that they feel kind of guilty about bringing these things up, or that they can't provide 100% care. How do we deal with that whole guilt factor around this whole thing?
Well, we all want to be super people, and we want to, there's a reason why there's a term called the sandwich generation. We want to take care of our own families, our own children, as well as our parents if we can. I think a lot of getting a lot of support from siblings, if you have that, or other family members, if your parents are close with their own siblings. If their own siblings are older and have needed help, that's kind of a good segue into the conversation as far as, hey, Aunt Mary, look what happened to her, and everybody was really scrambling about what to do after she fell and broke her hip. Let's try to talk about it. We know that's not going to happen, but just in case, about what we might want to do if that happens. And engaging your siblings, I think, is helpful, because in most families there's one sibling who kind of takes the bull by the horns and wants to pre-plan, and the rest of them let them. And then there's a lot of animosity that can build up through that. So keeping that open communication with other family members, and making it more of a team effort is helpful.
Okay. Well, that's very good advice. So Ann, tell the audience how they can get in touch with you if they have any follow-up questions for you. Homewatch
CaregGivers, our primary number is 919-960-6038. We have a great website. It's www.homewatchcaregivers.com.
So homewatchcaregivers.com.
Caregivers with an S, and there's lots of great information there as well.
Fantastic. Well, thank you again, Ann, and I hope the audience got some great information out of that.
Thank you.